A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway in Atlanta. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, strike.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down from the gun. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down from the 42.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ready.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff here to Sampson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Okay, break.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go.
Hand off to Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Project S84. This ain't what you want.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, sack.
From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's got room to roam. Inside the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their early lead to 9. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is set away. Gibson now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gibson on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
To the air with Penix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields this one at the 3.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Take over.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Martin Robinson from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Shut up.
Penix here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready? Stay at home. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, third and long. They hit Felton. This is caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 27 more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Here's Penix. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Working from his end zone. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
It's Sampson lining out of the gun. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Come on. 70. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. This is a heater going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And we still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Receiver screen here. It's Downs. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready, ready.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ready.
2nd down carry for Sampson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set up, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Go.
Pass play now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
21-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Hup.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on. Set.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready. Set up.
It's Penix yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Groupie sends it through. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. 60 by 6. Dragon 60. 18, run.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix looking to pass. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Let go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Press all 80.
Takes the second down snap. He's got a man left. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down, 1 yard to go. It's Sampson on the carry. This gets the first and more. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
30. Falcons 3.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. No tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Get up.
Here going play fake with Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get up. Let go.
Going right side, Robinson with it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the jump. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Keep it moving. Go.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They'll bring out the punter here. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Fielded at the 11. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Sampson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19, 60 by 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw. He throws a bullet to this. He's finally done, and he lost the football. It's all going down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. Man, he got absolutely crunched behind that line, and as he peels himself up off the ground, Brock, he'll be looking around for who missed that block and allowed that hit to happen.
It's not too often you get a clean shot at somebody right in the backfield. He was not passing up that opportunity.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Start. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. 70, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Penix here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
19, come on, set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Penix working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18 Cardinal, Mustang, trap 60, Ready.
From the shotgun, Penix. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. No man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Go.
Now Breaks off the play action. Finds his target, Ryman. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, check out.
Penix now. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To the air with Penix. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Hand off here to Sampson. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper the G need to pick it up. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready?
Sampson from the pistol. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get it. Get go.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Martinez. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some flop, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
Now Martinez. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First down.
Stephanie. Cougar 19.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Eagles nearing their 9th win of the season. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Here's a give to Martinez. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Brings up third and 6.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now run with Martinez. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And the sneak doesn't get it. Stops short of the marker, and that's a nice defensive stand to force a turnover on down.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Go. 70 Lions.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.